True or false? An esthetician is allowed to say at any time, whoa, I ain't touching that.
I think it
Serious?
should be true. I think it should
You
be
have
true.
to think, you have to think about that one.
But I've touched a lot of things that I have not wanted to touch.
Let's not even start right there, please. We got to work into that, man. Come on. Oh, my.
Broadcasting live from the only establishment in town that can't kick him out. His own basement. The world according to Rockett.
Hey, it is I, Semwa, or as we say here in Tennessee, Sesmoa. Nash Rockett. This is the world according to Rockett. She put the care in skincare, and she also put the bra in Brazilian wax. My guest today is, man, this is the hardest word for me to pronounce ever. She is an say it for me.
Esthetician.
Esthetician. God, you just rattled that right off.
Yes.
That's so cool. Esthetician. Esthetician.
Esty.
She's
There you go.
She's an Esty girl. Okay. We're going to talk about skincare and waxing today. By the way, thank you for listening to this silly podcast, and thank you for watching. This is Cameron Frank. Thank you for being here, my darling.
Thanks for having me.
You look quite nice. Thank you for showing up. Looking better than me.
It's like the first time I've worn makeup, probably since March.
Since the whole thing collapsed, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Just to make sure you're qualified, I have a quiz for you. Okay.
Okay.
So it's yes or no, or true or false, or whatever. You ready? Here we go. Does an esthetician have to be licensed to perform duties as a skincare specialist?
Yes.
Are estheticians allowed to remove or pop pimples?
Yes.
This is true or false. An esthetician is allowed to remove or pop a gallbladder.
False.
True or false? An esthetician is allowed to mitigate the overproduction of body hair with a technique known as waxing.
Very true.
True or false? An esthetician is allowed to say at any time, whoa, I ain't touching that. Serious?
I think it should be true. I think it should be
You have to think about that one.
But I've touched a lot of things that I have not wanted to touch.
Let's not even start right there, please. We got to work into that, man. Come on. Oh, my sweet. Okay, so clearly, congratulations. You scored 100% on the quiz. So
Yay.
clearly, you are a licensed skincare specialist and esthetician. There we go. I said it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just jump into a few questions about you, right? First of all, in high school, what describes you best? Chess club, cheerleader, or ditch class for an illegal activity?
Probably ditching class.
Really? I knew there was something I liked about you. Did you go to college at all?
Yes.
Where'd you go to college and what'd you study?
Legal studies. I went to Southwest and then also the University of Memphis for paralegal studies.
Wow. What made you decide to get into skincare?
I've always loved skincare, and I have suffered with very bad skin my whole life. And I had a really bad job for a really bad attorney, and I was just, life's too short. I'm out.
See ya. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head, what are the 3 best tips you can give someone watching or listening about skincare? Just right off the top of your head.
Cleanse your face every single day and night. Wear sunscreen, no matter if you're inside, outside, rain or shine. And you should definitely get monthly facials.
There's a joke there, but I won't go there. Let's, and I agree with you, by the way. Let's talk about the menu. So somebody calls up and makes an appointment with you. What's on the menu? What all do you do as a skincare specialist?
Well, right now I'm just waxing. So I can wax people from head to toe and everything in between.
Nice. Okay. All right. So we're going to get there eventually, aren't we? Now, are your clients mostly female, I would presume?
Yes. I do have a few men that I see regularly, but the majority is female.
Okay. So you're waxing. So I would imagine you're waxing eyebrows, you're waxing mustaches, tell me what all you wax.
Eyebrows, chin, girl stashes, cheeks, underarms, chest, nipples, stomach, back, butt, Brazilian, legs, toes, hands, arms.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do that on so you do from top to bottom.
Yes.
And everything in between.
Yes.
All right. So we've gone through this COVID thing. I would imagine that you've been on lockdown as well as the rest of us, and you've gone back to work now. So
yes.
How has that? Congratulations on that, by the way. I just reopened my photography.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just
Oh, good.
Yeah. So maybe I can eat now. So I would think with the whole wax, so you specialize, I suppose, in waxing then, right?
Correct.
That's your specialty. Okay. So what have you noticed in terms of people coming in after this layoff, if you will?
Hair does not stop growing.
Do people try to mitigate that at home during this absence, or did they just let it go?
A lot of people just let it go. And they walk in, they're like, I'm sorry, it's been a minute. I'm like, it's fine. Some people broke down and had to shave. And then I had one lady who told me she tried to wax herself at home.
Oh, yeah. That's probably not advisable, is it?
No, not at all.
Okay, so, all right, let's
get to it. Go on right in.
Let's just. First of all, I want to show you something. I know nothing about waxing. Okay, I'm one of those hairless wonders. I just don't have a lot of body hair, so I had to do some research on this. Let me see here. I want to pull up. Kim Kardashian had a thing where she was talking about waxing. Let me just read you the quote here. I've had the hairiest forehead you could ever imagine. I would always break out. I get all cracky on my forehead from all the hair that I had. So in high school, I started waxing off my forehead because there was just so much hair. And then I got it lasered off. And if you want to go look at her, just Google Kim Kardashian 2008. And you can see all the forehead hair right at her hairline. I mean, it's just like the missing link she was, you know?
Yeah.
Have you ever done foreheads before?
Yes. The forehead and the hairline is really popular too.
Wow. Now, look, you said you had men and women. Obviously, there are all kind of different menu items for the women, and I'll get to those in a minute. But do men like come to you to get down there done?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
All right, because that would just be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Men are weird without that service. So I can only imagine how wild it would be if that was the case.
Do people ask you for that service? Do guys ask you for that service or no?
No.
Okay. So it's just understood you don't do that service for men, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take me through the menu items, the bikini line, the French bikini, the Hollywood, the bikini Brazil. Take me through the menu items.
Okay. We offer a bikini line, and then we'll do a bikini full, which is everything but the butt strip. And the Brazilian is everything from front to back.
Now, it would seem to me, such a sensitive area. It's got to be pretty painful, doesn't it?
The butt strip?
Oh, any of it. I mean, you're down there in your bits and all. Come on, man.
It's temporary pain. You know, you pull it and you're like, holy crap, that hurt. And then it's gone. People aren't limping out of there.
See, that's the notion I have about it. Is that people are limping and calling Ubers to get home. No?
No.
So you can actually walk to your car and drive home after you get a Brazilian.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see on this, there's the Hollywood. Do you have the Hollywood? Do all of you guys have the same terms about this thing and the menu item? Like the Hollywood is just everything is gone.
That would be like the Brazilian. I guess different salons have different names for things.
Right.
They try to spruce it up a little bit.
A more extensive, we got the martini glass.
Oh my God. The Amazon forest is what I've been dealing with all week. All week long. Yeah. Quarantine forest.
Quarantine forest. Oh my God. That is so funny. So when somebody comes to you with a quarantine forest, do you chat? Do you
Yeah, I chat with everyone.
Do you share recipes? What do you talk about in that particular situation?
Everything.
Really? So it's
everything. Like, yeah.
So it's kind of like going to the hair person.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Oh man. It's just a great world or what? Even during the quarantine Amazon times.
Man.
So have you ever been in a situation where you said, I'm sorry, I can't deal with you?
Oh my gosh. I had one this week.
You did?
That I wanted to just walk out, but I didn't. I put on my big girl pants and got the job done. but it was bad. It was really bad. Very, very bad.
Quarantine. It was a quarantine. Or they were just
Quarantines,
nasty.
both.
Just a nasty person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy.
It's a dirty job, man.
Somebody's got to do it.
Someone has to do it. So I had this lady come in, and she walks in and she's like, well, my boyfriend wanted to come and watch. I'm like, we don't allow that. And so I'm waxing her, and she's on my table as I'm waxing her, moaning. And she would not stop.
Were
and
you
it just got to the
Were you hurting her?
No. And it was like whenever I would go and lay the wax, the way she was, it made me so uncomfortable. And I was just like, look, I'm not touching you that way. Stop making those noises, or this is what you're leaving with. Like, I don't get paid enough for this.
So I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny as hell. So she's moaning in a way that is some sort of sensual, pleasurable thing to her.
Yes. Yes.
And you were about to slap the taste out of her mouth.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. That's so weird.
I know.
So how much does this torture cost? I mean, what can somebody expect? I guess I'm the last to know. I guess everybody knows how much this costs because hear you talk, everybody does it.
Well, it depends on where you go. It can range anywhere from like $35 to $85. Just depends on the salon you go to.
Wow. That's quite a range there. I would imagine the 35 is on the pool side of town. Yeah. And the 85 is down there in Brentwood. Right?
Some things should not be discounted.
Right. Okay. Has anyone ever just said, okay, stop. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm out. And they just got up and put their clothes on and left?
I've had two people that have tried to do that. And I'm just explained to them, we're almost done. We've gotten this far. So why give up now? And they usually let me finish.
Gotcha. Given all of this career that you have here with this waxing industry, what would be your, and maybe it's not even relevant to that, what would be the theme song of your life?
Well, okay, theme song. I feel like throughout our lives, different songs are more appropriate.
Sure.
Right now, my life right now, I would say Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Nice. My favorite person of all time, by the way. What talents do you have that, other than waxing, that people wouldn't, by looking at you, know that you have?
I whittle wood.
I beg your pardon?
I whittle.
I thought you suddenly developed a speech impediment all of a sudden. I whittle wood.
I whittle wood.
Wow. What do you whittle? I mean, I know you whittle wood, but what do you make little things out of wood?
Wooden spoons.
Wow, that's interesting.
I taught myself over quarantine.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that'd be a good question. What do you like to be complimented on?
My thoughtfulness. For someone to say I have a heart of gold is just music to my ears.
Nice. What's your favorite word?
Favorite word.
And don't say hoo-ha.
I don't know if I have a favorite word. I just like all words.
What's your favorite quote? Do you have a favorite quote?
I'm not sure if it's a quote, but to start every day with a positive thought.
Okay. Kind of guide your day in a direction of something good and positive. I like that.
Yes.
All right. If I don't know if somebody if somebody wants to use your services, they've developed a little, I don't know, a wax crush on you and say, I want that me. How do
Someone
they-
looked down and saw their quarantine bush.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. How would they get a hold of you?
They can email me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll just put that up
Yeah.
on the screen, and that would be cool. Well, I thank you very much for doing this. This has been fun. I thought it would be an interesting topic. I've never ever talked to anybody ever about this topic, and I thought it was about time. And you seem like the appropriate person to do it with. I thank you very much. This will be
Well,
on
thank you.
in the next couple of days. So thank you, Cameron Frank. Everyone. I didn't mean to say that. Thanks for watching The World According to Rockett.